But next tonight, a man honoured for his bravery. Colin Thomas didn't think twice when he confronted armed gunmen who were robbing a store in Croydon. They then shot him in the stomach. He survived and helped police put the thieves behind bars. And last night, the police paid tribute to Colin at the Police Public Bravery Awards. Emma Walden has his story.
This is my award that I won last night. It's really touching to me.
Honoured for his courage. It's less than 3 years since Colin Thomas was shot after confronting armed robbers at the Costco store where he worked. But despite spending 4 weeks in intensive care, the 27-year-old has now made a full recovery and last night received the highest accolade at the Association of Chief Police Officers Bravery Awards.
The award means a lot to me, and maybe when I get my kids and my kids' kids, at least I could pass it down to them and they could see how proud their father and their great-grandfather is.
These were the shocking CCTV images from that night in September 2009, armed robbers blocking the entrance of the Croydon store where Colin had just been made a supervisor. Hearing his manager scream, he rushed to help, but was shot in the stomach at point-blank range.
After a minute or two, my body started feeling really, really weak, and I just feel like I was gonna die. And thanks that I had two brilliant officers helping me, giving me first aid treatment.
And you were pretty lucky really that there were two off-duty police officers there to help.
Yeah, I have a lot to thank them for, because without them I wouldn't have been here sitting doing an interview with you today.
Thank you. You're welcome, you're welcome. Yeah.
And this was the moment this afternoon when, for the first time since being shot, Colin met one of the officers who saved his life. He said to me today that he thinks he owes his life to you and your colleague who were there immediately after he was shot.
That's, very humbling. He's a very humble man, as you know, and that is nice to hear. But there are a number of people involved on that day, and I take pride in the fact that, on or off duty, I'm able to provide that sort of assistance.
Two men seen here gloating with the cash and jewellery stolen in the raid were later jailed. The gunman himself, Johan Clark, sentenced to a minimum of 22 years behind bars. Colin's medal, meanwhile, comes just as he's returned to work. You're back at work now. How was it walking back into the store?
It was a bit scary, but after 2 weeks, I was back to my normal self again.
And I'm sure there were some staff who were pretty happy to see you when you came back too.
Yeah, they was hugging, kissing and everything. Yeah, they was fine.
You're the shop hero now.
Yeah.
Colin Thomas speaking to Emma Walden there. Well, another Londoner was honoured at the Police Public Bravery Awards last night, a posthumous gold award given to a father who was stabbed to death in Barking. Sukhwinder Singh was confronting two muggers in 2010 when he was murdered. He chased them after witnessing an attack on a 28-year-old woman.